The best investment by far I've ever made has not been in Tesla stocks. It's not been in Bitcoin. It's not been in property. And I've invested in all three of those. The best investment I've ever made has been in myself, has been specifically in learning how to make money online. By far. Obviously. It's like if you look at all the money I've made and you look at where it's come from, it's anyone from the outside could look in and see that. It's the money where I got the most return has been the money I spent on learning how to make more money. It's the most obvious thing in the world. Like, you could spend money on Bitcoin and really hope it goes up, but it's out of your control. You could spend money on stocks and hope they go up, it's out of your control. You could spend money on land, hope it goes up, it's out of your control. I mean, sure, these things maybe eventually will go up, maybe not. We don't know, we can't predict the future. We can believe that they'll go up, but we can't know for sure. Because it's outside of us, it's outside of our control. But ourselves, if you have self-belief, you can turn self-belief into knowingness. And when you learn something, you know it. In the same way that when you learn a new language, you can now communicate differently with a whole nother sector of the planet. Same goes with learning how to make money online. You can now communicate with people on the internet who are potential customers in a way that brings in sales for you. So I've spent, oh my gosh, how many tens of thousands of dollars? Let's just say tens of thousands of dollars on different coaches and courses and coaching programs and conferences and traveling events and mentorships, relationships, really, information, just so I can learn how to make more sales online. And it's paid off in spades, as they say. We've done over $1 million now in sales because I put so much money into myself. It's myself. It wasn't a Bitcoin. It wasn't Tesla, although, like I said, did put some in there. And land, sure. But the best investment, the one that's paid off the most, has been in here. Because it's this thing that runs the ship. That's why I bought a float tank. I bought a float tank so I could optimize my state of mind. And so if you don't know how to make money, well, what's that costing you? It's probably costing you at least $10,000 every month, not knowing how to make 10 grand a month. So if you could just spend 10 grand to learn how to make 10 grand a month, you'll make 10 grand a month, you'll make 120 grand your first year back, right? So I just stepped on a stone. That's why it became the best investment, because I instantly learned how to start making 10 grand a month, which quickly went to 20 grand, which quickly went to 30 and 40 and 50, and 93 grand was our biggest month. The only way possible I could do 93 grand was because I was working closely with coaches who were guiding me every step of the way, hand-holding me through the process, telling me exactly what to say word for word when I was in certain encounters, telling me what to post, what to offer, like all these things. I didn't make this shit up. Like, learning how to do sales online, sure, there's a lot of trial and error, but if you rely solely on trial and error, it's going to cost you more in the long run. It's going to take a lot longer, and you may never even get the end result you're looking for. It's high risk doing trial and error on your own. Solely trial and error. There's always going to be some trial and error involved, but solely trial and error, it costs more and it takes longer. Working with a coach, buying a course, but working from a program, going to a certain institute to learn something quicker, it's the fast track. It's going to end up being cheaper, end up getting you the result you want faster, with more certainty, way less risk. Like, some places even offer guarantees. Like with my coaching program, we offer a guarantee to the students we work with, and we say, by working with us, you're guaranteed to make your entire investment back within 90 days, or we keep working with you for free until you do. So there's no risk. It's the ultimate fast track. And so as soon as we start working with every client, as soon as we start working with every student, the first thing they usually say in one of the coaching calls is they laugh and they're like, wow, this is so good. And then they say something along the lines of, I'm glad I joined, because I wouldn't have even thought of this myself, let alone figured it out, right? And I'm starting to notice this a lot too. Like when you go into depth with these clients, it's like there's no way we could figure this out without outside assistance. And so if there's a coach out there that you want to work with, maybe it's for weight loss, maybe it's for business, maybe it's for relationships, do it. It's going to get you the result you want so much faster. If I want to learn anything, I just throw money at it. When I wanted to learn Facebook ads, Facebook ads felt like rocket science to me. So what did I do? I found the best guy. I paid him $1,000 an hour, and he coached me through it step by step. We hopped on a Zoom call. Yeah, I could have bought a course. I could have bought a coaching program. I could have bought a course, or I could have bought like an ebook, or I could have watched free YouTube videos. Absolutely, there's good information out there, but there's so much conflicting information, and I wanted someone to like walk me through it and handhold me through it, tell me where to click and why to click, and the psychology behind every move. And so I hired Adam Earhart, great guy. Check him out on Facebook if you want, or YouTube even, to teach me Facebook ads. Pay him $1,000 an hour, and he walked me through it. I recorded all the 4 sessions of him teaching me Facebook ads, and in total, I think it cost me like $4,000. Worked together for 4 hours. Maybe it was more than that. I think it was $5,000 or something for 4 hours, but about $1,000 an hour, maybe more. And then I took those recordings and I gave them to all my students to now watch for free. So if they want to learn Facebook ads, they can go look over my shoulder as I was working with Adam. Like, that's the cool. And then what's really great is that like within 3 days of working with Adam and setting those Facebook ads up, we made a sale, we made another sale, made another sale, made another sale. And we made like enough money to pay off that entire investment with Adam within a couple of days. I told Adam that, and he was super stoked, and I gave him a good testimonial. This is another testimonial for him. He's awesome. So if you want to work with somebody, just hire somebody. Work with a coach. Get someone to hop on Zoom with you and teach you how to set things up, how to get clear on your offer, how to make more sales, how to create your funnel, how to create your webinar, what to say to certain clients on the phones, like whatever. Just hire somebody. Otherwise, it's going to cost you more money in the long run. It's going to take you way longer in the long run. The only reason I'm fast tracking my success right now, the only reason I'm able to do what I do now, and I just turned 30 last June, so this is like I'm in my 30s now, and the reason I'm able to do what I do in my 30s, early 30s, is because I just fast track it. I don't piss around and try and figure this stuff out on my own. I mean, I do try and figure it out on my own, but not for long. Like I'd only let trial and error last so long, and I just go directly and throw some money at some coaching. So the fast track is the best investment I've ever made, and it probably will be the best investment you ever make as well, unless you bought Bitcoin back when it was like 39 cents 10 years ago, and you held on to it. But other than that, best investment you're going to make going forward is going to be in yourself. So that's it. Again, if you're thinking like, oh, I'm not sure about the cost of hiring a coach, just ask yourself, what's the cost of going all these weeks and all these months, all these years, not making profit while you could? Every day right now you could be making profit. Every day right now you could be making profit. Every month right now you could be making at least $10,000 a month if you want to get into coaching and offering courses. So if you want more information on how you can start your own profitable course business online, your own coaching business online, click the link in the description of this video. If you'd like to speak with me directly and get some coaching, you can click the link in the description as well, and you can fill out an application, and we can chat. All right, that's it for now. Peace out. Much love. Adios from beautiful, gorgeous Okanagan.